What's up, guys? We have here the 11th Minikit Schematics and Treasure Guide for the level Barrels Out of Bonds in LEGO The Hobbit. Now, to start it off, you're going to want to destroy all of the tables and everything to get everything out of the way in the room right at the beginning. And then to the left, there's going to be a barrel that you'll have to use a pull chain on. And when you pull the chain down, a key will pop out, giving you your first treasure of the level. Now next, you're going to have to release a barrel from the ceiling like I did just there, and after you let it fall by shooting it with an arrow, the chain to the left is actually going to go back up, which actually means you should jump right back onto it, and then a cart that is held up by blue magic Legos will be there, and when you knock it down, it'll give you the access to the second treasure of the level. From here, though, you're going to want to go to the left and actually get the schematic of the level by taking this handle right here and then breaking off all the wooden bricks so that the handle falls, and then you have to destroy the silver mithril Lego object, which will open up the barrel releasing the schematic of the level. After you get the schematic, you're going to want to go even further to the left and turn into a goblin, and then climb up the wall and get the first Minikit of the level. In the second area, after you first get all the barrels down and you fly down the river, and you have to fight some enemies, you're going to get to this point right here where all your friends are stuck at the very bottom, and you and another person are out in a barrel. And you're going to get the first of 3 of these, they look like bells on, I don't know what they're called. They're just these pieces of wood that are in the shape of an upside down L, and then there's this metal bell looking thing on the end of them. And there's going to be 3 of them in the level. There's going to be one right there. One is you can see in the background, which is the third one of the level, and then another one is all the way to the right upstairs. Now here, you're going to want to use a character with a pull chain to pull down the wall, and then break even more bricks so you have the ability to jump over the corner. And once you do that, you're going to want to turn into an elf and climb up these few posts to the branch in the tree. And once you make it up to this branch, there's an egg that you're going to crack, and inside is going to be a slingshot that shoots eggs. After you collect these, you want to go to the leftmost of the level, and at a point in time after you defeat the 3 golden armored guys, you're going to start getting 5 silver armored or iron armored, and what you're going to want to do is use a character who can dig in this spot, and while you're digging, they can't do damage to you if you just keep mashing B. And like I said, there's actually right there in the corner is the second of 3. And next is the third of 3, which is after you defeat those 5 enemies and you kill a green guy, you get a bow and arrow that you can shoot a bunch of barrels down and collect it. The 6th Minikit of the level is you need a character who can attack blue magic Lego objects to destroy that crane there that held the barrels. And once you do, it'll just release a Minikit, simple as that. Now there's a part where you're floating down a river and you have to fight 5 enemies, and then after you do that, you're going to be thrown up to here, and there's going to be 4 dandelions around the rim of the map, and you're just going to see them in order as I acquire them. But after you destroy your 4th dandelion, you want to get a character with a chain to then pull the final treasure out of the wall right here. And the thing coming up next, though, it shows me breaking down a grass wall and then going into a cave and only collecting a blue stud. my capture actually like corrupted the file that had the original collection of that mini kit, so I'm sorry for that, but there is a mini kit back there right here. So I was actually just recording, and then once I recorded, it turned out that I just had a corrupt capture, so I had to re-download all my capture like stuff. But yeah, there should be one right there, I promise, guys. But after that, you're going to want, before you leave this section, you're going to want to go into this river as Thorin in a barrel, and there's going to be 3 enemies that attack you. There's going to be this first one here, and then a second one which is equally as weak as him, and then the third one actually has a mini kit on his back, so you have to wait for them to jump off and go into the rocks right there. And you can't shoot them though, that's the problem. Now at this last part here, there are going to be 5 beehives that are around this river, and the level will end when you like destroy 20 of the enemies. So if you want, you can just keep going in circles. Like if you miss this next mini kit that's coming up, it's all the way on the right. So you're gonna have to jump onto the head of somebody that's floating to the right, like I do right there. But there's that one, and then there's 5 beehives floating around above certain enemies. So if you miss them though, guys, you can always just don't shoot any enemies and do a lap around. It's kind of a long lap, but it does go around. And I hope this has helped you guys. I'm going to leave it here. So if this has helped at all, please leave a like, comment, or even subscribe. Thanks, guys.